Hello and welcome to the stream. Please, no racist comments, no hate speech, and no pedo speech. And we'll get along just fine. Now, eventually, maybe someone will pop in. I don't know if you will or won't. Don't make me play the Baby Slab song. I got one watching. New Jersey Sentinel, hello. How are you tonight? Don't mind me clearing my throat. I was smoking, and now I got the old phlegmer going on, but I'm alive. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if we can get anyone going today. Let's get some juices flowing. Let's bring reality to a head. Hello, Mama Cookie. Jennifer Y. Saki. Hello. I am doing fine. I want to see if we get a couple people in here. 1 second it says 4, then it says 2, then it says 1, now it says 3. Rosie, hello. How are you? And I need to make you a moderator, of course, on my channel. There we go. This is Rosie's new channel. Everyone visit Rosie Wren with Team Royalty. She puts it out there. She's as honest as anyone I know. She might do it in a different way, but she puts it out there. Reality is stranger than fiction. Remember to thumb up. That's correct, Jennifer. Tell everyone, remember to put the thumbs up in. This is a spur-of-the-moment thing. It also prevents other bad things from happening by just coming on. It was actually planned to be about an hour ago, but my son was using his Chromebook, doing his homework, taking a test, and I did not want to interfere with his signal. Mostly because, well, he's a smart kid and I just want him to keep being smart. So it looks like everyone's getting everyone else here. We got 3 people watching, evidently. I'm seeing more people than that talking, but that's all right. We're good. I want to know how everyone's weathering this CV-19. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's eating well. Staying, safely away from large crowds that might give you something that you don't want or you can't get away from. Hello, Morano Valley News First. Thank you for stopping by and lurking. Everyone's so far so good, and that's been the general consensus around here. We're not seeing any of what is being said, but I guess it looks like the coastal areas are getting hit, or the bigger cities, the mass population areas are getting the brunt of this thing. Will it spread? Probably. Do I want it to spread? No. Do I think it's been around for more than just a few months? Oh, most definitely. I think it's been around in the United States for over a year now. I'm not going to tell you why, but I'm going to guarantee you it's been here, and a lot of people are already immune to it and dealt with it over a year ago. But just my opinion, right? I wouldn't have a clue what I'm talking about. So, what else should we talk about tonight? I've been out fishing. Been putting out nature videos for y'all to watch, little short clips and nature videos so you can see that nature is still working. It has not been put on government hold. We've been fishing. The fish are still biting, so evidently they didn't get the memorandum. They're not going to stop biting. They're going to continue. Big Tim Hill News, hello. How are you tonight? It's nice to see you. I see your channel is still growing. That's good. I hope everyone's channel grows, and I hope everyone does really well. And like I said, please be safe and eat healthy. And keep your distance from people who don't look healthy. Plain and simple. I mean, you can tell. I don't know if it's true if you don't need a fishing license now. I've heard that, but I already had my fishing license. Hello, Jojo. So Mama Cookie and I got our fishing license at the very beginning. That was our Christmas presents to each other. We get our fishing license because we don't really need much more than that. We have all the enjoyment we can get from that. It's a gift that keeps on giving throughout the year. Big Tim's laughing, saying, so funny. Uh-oh. Did your channel stall, Big Tim? What's going on? It says you're approaching 2K. Yes, life still goes on as the world turns, Jennifer. As a matter of fact, nature never stopped, never slowed down. Nature's still going. Well, Tim, you know, I never attempted to get 1,000, let alone the 2,000 I currently have. But you did it pretty fast. You just got to watch some of those empty, like, I don't know, those sock accounts that people put out there that just subscribe and then go away after 30 days and 45 days. YouTube eventually catches on to them and they remove them, you know. I go up and I go down. This is like my 5th time in a little over a week that I've hit 2K. But it's unimportant to me. I do this for free. I don't do this for the money. I do this for the funny. Speaking of which, we probably will get a little funny. You know? Let's see who's following the show tonight. I know you guys are. Let's see if my friends are here with me. You never know. They're falling over all over the place. And if you want to see something crazy, I mean, I can.
You want to see something crazy? You want to see something insane? Do you want to know what Slabby's thinking? How the hell is he going to tell you? He don't know himself.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope this message finds you well, and I hope everyone's doing well. But, most of all, I want you to keep practicing social distancing. That's right. So when you're chatting in this chat, don't put your conversations too close together, because if you get too close, you might catch something. And I'm not just talking about from my dirty bear squatch either. I'm talking about something worse. My bear squatch will only make you lose your teeth, but it won't make you lose your life. And we have someone else here, and he has his new mask on, and we want to talk about this. So here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bubbles. And for 50 cents, you gotta wait until after this disease is gone before you can blow bubbles. Bubbles doesn't have 50 cents. Can't even buy one of those Slab Daddios pizzas and stuff. And you see my mask. It has FTP on it. This is my new FTP branded mask. It was an ID given to me by a guy that's hiding behind me. There he is. Mark from Fuck the Police. He wanted me to wear this FTP mask to make everyone more comfortable. And if you think about it, I really look like a hoodlum now. But I always follow the eagle.
Yeah, I'm the Chief Troll, and I want you to know, regardless of what's going on in the world today, we always follow the eagle, because the eagle knows.
Yeah, that eagle knows some stuff, and that's what makes me a happy potato. Now, we got the brainwashed tuning chicken troll, we got the Chef Slabby troll, we got the Dr. Fish troll, we got the Little Devil troll, the butt pirate police officer did himself in. We got that Taxi 7 troll, he's tore up from the floor up, and Taxi 8 is attacking. I got an 8-ball, a 5-hippo bubble blower, and pencil sharpener. And there's the Easter Bunny troll.
Hi, I'm the Easter Bunny Troll, and if you're good little boys and girls, I'm gonna give you my jelly beans. They're attached to a hot dog.
I don't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. These trolls are nasty. Let's go back to Bouncer.
Well, I see it's quite evident that the Easter Bunny Troll's naughty. Y'all are still here. All 4 of you. 5 of you. Whatever it is. So evidently there's no notifications going out again. But that's alright. So of course you're watching the news and you know everything that's going on worldwide according to their plan. Or what they're saying. Let's put it that way. How many other things are being called this virus? That's my question. How many other things are called this virus? How many things or how many deaths are actually being blamed on CV-19 that are not even closely related to CV-19? You see, because I've been watching the news a little bit, not much of it, but I've been watching the reports, let's put it that way. And I'm not hearing any other reports on the red flu, cold and cough season, cancer deaths, automobile accidents. All I'm hearing is CV-19. So evidently, everyone who passes on right now, it's due to CV-19. Totally unrelated, but that's what they're going to call it because they want you to be afraid. Now, should you be afraid? Yeah, stay away from highly populated areas. The mixture of germs from person to person has always been a bad thing, but in this case, it could be worse, okay? Currently, at this point in time, tomorrow is April Fool's Day, I believe. And we're all the fools. You see, if you look at the statistics from the last 5 years, you will find out that from January to April 1st, more people have died of the regular flu and other causes than this year. So any one of those years you can take, more people died of the regular flu and other sickness prior to this year. So either they're not reporting those deaths or they're intermingling them with the other virus out there that everyone's afraid of right now. And is it a dangerous virus? Oh, most definitely it is. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your nose. Don't pick your nose. Don't put your fingers in your mouth. Don't play with your ears. Always wash your hands. Keep yourself clean. Now, we're not saying that this is bogus, but we're also not saying that this has not been around. I have a feeling this has been around for a while. I love looking at myself talking in this, by the way, because what I see is an old-fashioned Japanese movie. My lips are moving, but the words come out later, which means we are probably being watched and probably being censored. Yay! Jam House, hello, how are you tonight? Everyone, remember, if you need to watch a good music channel, the best music channel in the world, go to Jam House. I enjoy going there. I've been going there a lot. It kind of eases my mind with all this craziness going on in the world. Once in a while, it's good to listen to a little bit of music and make yourself feel better. And you can lose yourself in the words of song. Without music in your heart, there's no reason. There's no reason for being. Literally. Roadhog says the eagle knows. Roadhog Kennel, everyone, please visit his channel. Roadhog, I am sorry I have been absent from your channel, but as you have seen, I have been one busy slabber. I've been out looking for mushrooms in the woods. I've been out looking for other things in the woods. I've been fishing. I've been spending some time with my family, and I've been keeping my social distancing practices up. But unfortunately for the social distancing practice, I have always done that. I have always socially distanced. I am a loner. I should have a Harley. I should be driving alone in a black leather coat and black leather chaps with a shotgun on my back. Because I am the slabster. And I am a loner. I've always been a loner. That hasn't kept me from catching a cold. I catch colds all the time. Well, not all the time, but I mean on and off. I've never ever had a flu that I'm aware of. But I guess this new flu, I might catch it. I don't know. I have blood sugar issues. You never know. What we got going on here? Mama Cookie says, not his wife, but his girlfriend, yes. And after 20 years, Mama, you could still smell me in your breath. Wait, that came out wrong. That came out totally wrong. You can still smell me in your breath. Let's not bring last night into this, huh? All right. Roadhog says, yes, New Jersey, you're too late. Yeah, everyone please sub to everyone else. And yes, I did say sub. This is the way we can stay connected. Sub to everyone you see on this channel, whether you like them or not. And that is an order. I'm just kidding. Just sub to them. Hey, here comes that. Oh, you better back up. Did I get any? Did I get any? Okay, you're good. You're good. Yeah, just sub to people. I don't care. Did pretty well on the fish, yes, Roadhog. And for some reason, we have a tendency to catch fish around people who aren't catching fish. They could be there before us and still stay after us, and we see them the next time and they say, we never got a bite or we never caught a fish. In the meantime, we leave with a bucket full or a stringer full or more than what we need. And I always offer to give them some. I do. I always offer to give, but, they don't want them, I guess, because, I don't know, they don't take them. We really never need more than what we eat. This last time we ended up with a lot more than we needed to eat. And what I did was I beer battered the fish fillets, boneless. I cooked them like the rest of the fish. I deep fried them. I set them aside. I put them in a zipper seal bag and I put them in the freezer. And we had those beer batter fillets from last week tonight already done. All they had to do is be heated up just like a Mrs. Whatever fish fillet from a box, except these were fresh and delicious, slightly frozen. I mean, come on, a week, not months. And they turned out perfect, and they were all gobbled up. Now old Slabby, you see, he looks all sunny, shiny, and good and healthy, and, well, that's Slabby. I'm a good-looking man. I saw myself in the mirror this morning, and I got to tell you, I touched myself inappropriately over 4 times before I got caught. Yeah, I got caught by that guy in the mirror that was watching me do it. Yeah, what? Never mind. Forget it. Mama Cookie's laughing. Jenny Jones is laughing. Roadhog Kennel did pretty well. Yes. Jenny Jones said hello to Roadhog Kennel. And once again, follow each other's channels if you can. Check out a video or two. Not everyone's as boring as old Slabby. I'm a boring son of a bitch. But to me, it's entertainment. I entertain myself. All I have to do is hear my stupid voice. And I'm like, woohoo, yay, I did something important today. I talked. Me speaking the languages. I said English words. I said hello. And that's all it takes to get me excited. Very little. Small mind, small attention span, never mind. Anyway. So who else is here? I see 5, 6 watching, and 6 likes. That's interesting. I had 6 likes before I had 6 watching. Did a bunch of people leave me? Does everyone hate old Slabby now? Am I going to be the next person blamed for this virus? I mean, they've been blaming Trump for it. And I'm pretty sure he didn't make it. I'm pretty sure it came from somewhere else. But pretty soon they'll also be complaining about French fries and French toast and French bread and Mexican food and Dutch apple pie and dark German chocolate, because you don't want to use those names. That's just racist or something. That's politically incorrect. We try not to waste anything. Yeah. Baby Slab was doing great. Baby Slab is our fisherman, Roadhog Kennel. Believe it or not, Baby Slab outfished 5 of us the first time she went out last year. She personally banked over 100 perch. The other 5 of us didn't even get close to that. Baby Slab is a fishing machine, but she also stole Daddy's spot. She took the spot that I normally fish, and she said she was going to do it, and she's going to show it. And she did. She showed me. She showed me that she's been paying attention, and she uses the same technique as Daddy. And Daddy and her can catch fish. We just have to feed the rest of the family. That's all. It's not like a job. It's kind of fun, actually. Fishing is enjoyable. But then again, old Bouncer's the guy who has to clean them, debone them, rinse them, clean them again, then batter them, then drop them in a deep fryer, then time them with his little mind, and take them out and make them perfect for anyone who tries them. No complaints. Question, because the hills and bad signal, I'm usually 3 minutes behind. I don't know. Let's see what that says. Should I move ahead and miss some or stay behind? It's going to be slow tonight. It's very slow. YouTube is monitoring every live channel right now, so you're going to have a delay. Everything's going to seem slower than what it is. If you go forward, that means you are a time traveler, and I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Because if I give you the lottery numbers right now, and you go ahead 3 minutes, and you get them, and then you use them in that 3 minutes, and that could be illegal. I didn't know jelly fungus was edible until I saw your video. Yes, Jenny Jones, most jelly fungus are pretty good. I mean, do some research on the jelly fungus. You'll find out that there's multiple uses for them, and even there's an ear fungus. It's an ear, it looks like an ear, and it's a jelly fungus, and people eat that too. I haven't got the balls to eat it yet. It's just pretty. I just like the way it looks. I don't know if it would roll correctly over my little tongue. Yes, do all the research, because not every single mushroom or fungus that everyone else can eat, you can eat. Some people actually have reactions to mushrooms that are fully edible. Be it an allergy or just be it a symptom, gas or stomach, gastritis, whatever. I mean, you can have stomach ailments from mushrooms that are perfectly fine to eat. You must try it in a small amount first. And if you don't feel any ill effects, then go ahead and eat it, But make sure you got the right thing.
And especially do your research.
I already said to do your research. Shut up, woman. This isn't the Mama Cookie Show. She's going to smack me upside the head. I'm just telling you right now, I am a dead man for saying that. You see, that's what happens when you're cooped up together for so long. We've been on this thing for 20 years cooped up together. Yeah, really. 20 years cooped up like what they're doing to you right now. We weren't even quarantined, and we were quarantining ourselves from everyone. Because I just don't get along with people. People seem stupid to me. Now, I know that doesn't sound fair, but to me they sound stupid. And that's one of the reasons my youngest son doesn't talk to me, because he said people are stupid. Then again, he's a genius, so go figure. I don't know where he got that from. But I cannot see the chat again. There we go. I learned a lot about the mushrooms from lurking. But Roadhog, you're one of those people who like to live off the land, more or less. I mean, you do your own thing. I would have expected you to already be fully knowledgeable on mushrooms. You call yourself an old man. You're a very intelligent old man. I'm pretty sure you could catch on real quick. Just be safe. Look for the guaranteed mushrooms first, the ones that you can't screw up on, and start there. The beginner mushrooms. And by the way, most of the beginner mushrooms are the most delicious mushrooms out there. And that's generally what gets people hooked on mushroom hunting, is because the beginner mushrooms, the easy ones to identify, are the most delicious.
Yeah, they make me happy. They give me a little bit of a tingle in my waistline. Lower than what you expect, too. Not much, but lower.
Anyway, I sat down correctly today, put a pillow under my legs so I don't squish my balls. Because doing all that walking in the woods is stretching my nutsack. I don't want them suckers to spring back up and hit me in my face when I stand up. Buckmaster 666, well, I'm off to work again for the next week. Wait. Well, I'm off work again for the next week and a half, so one day we'll... Buckmaster, your dad and I were just talking about Thursday. Thursday later, after your mother gets taken care of. We're fully open on that. If not Thursday, Friday. I don't want to do it on the weekend. I hear it's like the 4th of July up there right now, and I do not want to be around 200 fishermen watching me catch all the fish and getting angry because they aren't catching any. I can handle 10 or 20, but 200, I don't think neither one of us are going to handle that, buddy. The One Channel. Hello, that One Channel. Thank you for coming in. Mama Cookie, if you say this weekend again, I am going to have you hit yourself with that fry pan. You know, we're not going to, maybe Sunday if we do a weekend thing, but not Saturday. Saturday is going to be swamped.
No, it's Friday too.
You know, Thursday or Friday sounds good to me. Get together with me, Buckmaster. You know where I'm at. Oh, by the way, how were those fish you had? That One Channel scrubbing his hands with that sanitizer. He's coming in clean. He knows this isn't a fucking clean channel, and I don't have fucking clean hands because I've been fucking touching myself fucking inappropriately. Is that a lot of fucking or what? Yeah, probably made people mad at me now. But that's okay. Because I'm going to say what I'm going to say, man. You know, I'm trying to not make you think about the world's problems. I'm trying to make you think about, man, this guy is stupid as shit. I'm going to just watch this stupid fuck for a while because he is an idiot. But if you are, then it means you forgot about what was going on in the world outside, or at least what we're being told, okay? Which leads me to the 37 yellow tanker trucks we saw today with pumps on them, heading down the interstate. And the military vehicles on the trains last week. What are they doing with all this shit? I mean, they weren't like regular vehicles. They were like open top pickup trucks, old military ones though, plain colored, no marking specifically. They look like body pickups, you know? You pick up a body, throw it over the edge, no big deal because they're not that high. They're not covered. And amazingly, some of them had dump beds, so I guess you just load them up and dump them, you know, in a big hole or something, cover them up with lime or kerosene and burn the shit out of them. I don't know what they're doing. The last roll of toilet paper. Roadhog Kennel, can you please explain that to me? Because I'm not familiar with what, I've heard it, people talking about. What is toilet paper? I mean, I told you before, I got a Happy Potato. And all I do is throw that in the wash. Wash and wipe. Wash and wipe. The Happy Potato wipes my ass. I mean, I know that they say they use that, but that's kind of, why would you wipe your butt with paper? Don't we write on paper? I mean, wouldn't we lose a lot of important literature if we wiped with paper all the time? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not familiar with toilet paper. Oh, there's President Trump, son of a bitch. Stay in your damn homes, he says. Yeah, I gotcha. The One Channel, well, that One Channel's fixing everything. I will figure out what toilet paper is in the future. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. I just finally got a smartphone. I told you that 2 years ago. First smartphone in my life. Ain't nothing smart about it because I'm the one who has to do all the talking. The damn phone don't talk to me except say, hello, Moto. Hello, Moto. Who the fuck is Moto? I don't know who the fuck that is. Call me no fucking Moto is like calling me Jones or brother. I ain't none of that shit. I ain't no fucking Moto. I wish this phone would quit calling me Moto. But I guess as long as it's calling me Moto, the government doesn't know who I really am. So I feel safe.
Yeah, I'm fucking safe.
Hello, Moto. Roadhog, that One Channel has it, not me. I have reusable. Reusable, okay. Cats are self-cleaning and well, yeah, they lick themselves clean and you can wipe later, but what if you get that cat that has a tick in it and you get that tick up your old butthole? Now you got a double tick butthole. Because Of course, the old brown eye looks like a giant tick, and then you get a tick up in the old pooper. Well, you ain't gonna dig that one out. You go to the doctor and say, hey man, something's burning here. I don't know what it is. And he'll say, well, you might have hemorrhoids. When you got a tick up in the old sphincter, that tick's gonna live there for a long time until it blows up and looks like a grape or a cherry. So I don't know about wiping with the cat. See, I thought about that when you said that the last time. I wouldn't mind having the fleas crawl around my balls. I might feel good, but damn it, I don't want no tick getting stuck up in my old sphincter hole. Just my opinion. I don't know, Roadhog. But you can wipe with your cats. You can wipe with all the cats you want. It's your, hey man, it's your life. Well, when he says he has never gotten a tick from a cat yet, that shows you he actually uses the cat, so he would know. Yeah, I got nothing for that one. Nothing. That's just not the kind of pussy I put in my hands. Just saying, okay? And I ain't gonna put that kind of never mind. Never mind. We don't need to go there. I'm gonna have some of this silver soda. I'll be right back. Oh, that's fucking gross. So, other than that, how is everyone doing tonight? I just came on for a while. I had no intentions of running a live stream. I was going to have Bubbles go crazy and do all kinds of crazy shit tonight. And I said, you know, it's been a couple nights since I went live, so maybe we should go live and talk about a few things. And one of the things I want to talk about, I was watching this Green Boy Whack Job channel, peeking in on it today. I left a few comments on a couple of his videos because he was once again saying, I don't know what you mean. This is my job, being on YouTube. Okay, Mr. 7,000. You better hit 100,000 before you can make a living or more. You know, if you're making a living off 6,000, 7,000 people, that means you are a master e-beggar. That's right, Green Boy Whack Job. You are a master e-beggar. That's all you do is beg, man. You come up with these scenarios and these problems and these issues just to pay your own bills, but you can't do it by yourself. But from what I've seen, I don't care if you say you got some kind of disability other than a mental one, because you're dancing around, you're shaking it, you're doing it all, buddy. And then you don't work because, well, the internet's your job, right? You know, e-begging is your job. You can suck it, pal. You don't bother me one bit. You see, unlike you, I am honestly the poorest man on the planet. And I don't ask for nothing. So I'm not going to do no pterodactyl dance. You know? I've told people they're totally screwed. It's no big deal. But I'm not going to beg for money. You and that old Taxi 7, what the fuck is wrong with you guys, man? One day you're good old boys, the next day you're religious boys, the next day you're world condemning boys, and then you're troll condemning boys, and then you're being swatted and this and that and blah, blah, blah. The drama channel just keeps going on, and then you beg for money to try to make it go away. Well, unfortunately, you are creating these situations by yourself. You're creating them. It's like so apparent. So if it's happened to you, it's because you've created it so many times. Other people said, oh, he must like it, so I'm going to do it to him. You had it coming, buddy. You keep advertising something that's eventually going to happen to you. Now, do I worry about it? No, I don't really give a shit. May I get shot down dead by some crazy person doing a freaking check on me or something, you know? You never know. They might need to do a welfare check to make sure I'm not as insane as Green Boy Wacky. Old Green Boy. An old Taxi 7. Yeah, I'm your friend from Pennsylvania. Yeah, let's see how I'm doing. I might be doing better than you are, because I'm stealing people's money, but I'm not really stealing it, I'm just begging for it. But if you're foolish enough to give it to this old fuck, I'll just keep pretending I'm a religious Santa Claus figure. Whatever. Sit in your garage, pal. Oh, wait, you can't sit in your garage. There you are. There's your funny hat. Look at that. Boy, that just matches too. All tore up from the floor up. Old Taxi 7. Got crushed by Taxi 8. Interesting. Yep. Now, for those of you who condemn me for saying bad things about Green Boy Whack Job and Taxi 7, I don't care. I really don't care. I've never seen two people who are men who deserve each other so much. And not in a bad way. I'm saying they deserve each other. They're like perfect. They're like twins, but not. Because it's evident they're not twins, but they sure as hell act like it. They're sure as hell running the same scam. That's why I said Scam 7 and Green Boy Whack Job are working to get your money. Now, it's none of my business. If you want to give those clowns your money, you go right ahead and give them your hard-earned money. But don't you think they should have another plan of survival? Figure it out on their own? Make it on their own? Quit begging? Quit building up supplies in their garages from your hard-earned money and you're, like, looking for a way to get milk and bread or whatever you're looking for? Hunk of meat? You know? Just an opinion. Now, I know a couple people left to go tell them, hey, that bouncer, he's talking about you. He's saying all kinds of nasty things. But you might want to rewind the video, motherfucker. Because you got the wrong guy. And I didn't say nothing about anyone who really exists anyway. Because I'm just a head in a jar. Bouncing around in brain pee and energy drink. And in reality, I don't really give a shit anyway. I've gotten them from the woods too, mama. Ooh. I know how much YouTube pays, so he makes around $48 a month. Yeah. Well, that's the one channel. That's why he e-bags so much, and that's why they come up with these scenarios that they need the money for, and they'll make things go away if you give them your money, because they e-bag. And you see these clowns giving them all these donations. I mean, it's their money. Let them give it to them. They want the stupid, but he can't live off of that forever. They're always looking, both of them, looking for new clowns to come and give them money, because some of the other clowns are getting wise to their stupidity and they're not giving. Now, the ones that are brainwashed, of course, are going to continue giving. That's understandable. They got their sheeple. Not many of them, but their sheep will probably suffer while they live high on the hog. And they'll say, well, we don't live high on the hog, no. Well, scan that garage where old Taxi 7 hangs out. Old Taxi hangs out in the garage. It's got all kinds of shit piled up in it. And I'm pretty sure Green Boy Whack Job has all kinds of stuff built up too. Because they're the kind of people that only worry about themselves. Now, I know that's human nature. I understand. That's human nature. But when you get that conceited and think that everything should be for you, and if you just tell people what they want to hear, it's going to help you, you're an asshole. Craig Terrell, hello. How are you doing tonight? Nice to see you. The poison ivy and the poison oak scares roadhog. We unfortunately don't run into a lot of wiping with poison oak or poison ivy, but I will tell you it has happened. It hasn't affected us, so we evidently aren't allergic. I've also done it with poison sumac because it was the most plentiful thing, and I love the way those soft, kind of velvety leaves felt on my tushy tush. It might make the old butt ring hurt a little bit, burn a little, kind of itch, but it goes away fast. It does. It really goes away fast. But I'm not condoning it. Don't do it. Don't just go out and try it just so your butt ring itches, okay? Don't do it. Don't take any advice from old Bouncer Slab. That's why I have the disclaimer I do in my About page, okay? Just so you know. I'm not exactly a guy you want to take information from. If you listen how radical and insane I talk at times, you'll understand that this is not exactly the guy you might want, you know, unless you're trying to survive or something, then the guy might be able to help you. But under other circumstances, you might become food too if it's a survival situation, so you got to be careful. Nani May, Crochet and More. Hello, hello, hello. I saw your buddy Turd Gobbler earlier. Yep. And I flushed it twice. Roadhog, calamine lotion. Yeah, well, calamine, yeah, I don't know. That just shows people that you were stupid when you had to put calamine. You're like, you were in the ivy, you dumb fuck. Well, how do you know? You got pink marks all over your body. You look like a pink chalk stick. Where's my Turd Gobbler? Your Turd Gobbler is currently over there. Turd Gobbler's over here. That's where Turd Gobbler is. Turd Gobbler is being quiet tonight. Vet Tech Kimmy, hello. Thank you for stopping in. It was nice to see you again, and you can stick around and say hello to everyone if you will. Craig Terrell is laughing. What the hell are you talking? What the hell am I talking or taking? Vet Tech Kimmy, what the hell am I talking or taking? What the hell? I don't even know what I'm talking about, Kimmy. So Vet Tech Kimmy, you'll have to understand something about me. I just say shit and I read comments as they go. And when I see a certain comment that sets me off, I start talking about what I see in that comment and I'll make a story about it. That's kind of what I do. I'm kind of boring. But if you get me started, I might not be boring. And you might like what you hear. Oh, I was talking about her boyfriend, Turdy. Yeah, I was talking about Nani May, Crochet and More's boyfriend, Turd Gobbler. Yeah, the one with the toilet avatar. Perfect name, Turd Gobbler. Yep, Vet Tech's like, yeah, you're talking about them Turd Gobblers. Oh, my God. You know, Nani May, by the way, if you go back on my videos, you'll find, like 2 weeks ago, there's a video that's kind of for you. It's about turds. And there's a whole bunch of turds on the video. I found a whole Sasquatch pile. I mean, a whole area where there's a bunch of turds. Let's just put it that way. Some of the biggest turds you ever saw. And I'm not shitting you. I'm being honest. There's actually a whole bunch of turds on it. There's a whole video about poop. I'm not kidding, okay? Check it out. Go back down, go to my channel, hit videos, go down to the videos and look for turds. And you will find the video, and unfortunately, it's got views, like over 100 and some views, almost 200 views, whatever. And it is about turds. There's video with turds on the ground everywhere. And they were big turds. They weren't just little turds. They were not like little canoe turds. They were like freaking cabin cruiser turds and ore carrier turds. Ha ha ha, it's a bouncer thing. Why haven't I saw it, Bouncer? I got the bells on. It's there, but they might not have put out a notification because it had turds in the title. I'm actually not even sure what it's called. Let me look here, Nani. I'm gonna look because now you're making me insecure.
And I don't like that. As a matter of fact, being a head in a jar, zipping around and brain peeing energy drink makes me nervous already. And then you say you haven't seen it, and you didn't get a notification, and I'm all messed up.
All right. Sorry, Nani May. We are going to check. And we have videos. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope, that's not turds. Wait, nope. Wait. Oh, wait. It's called Nani May. Okay, we just come across some gigantic turds. Real Nature turds.
Huge, big, fresh.
Was Bigfoot here last night?
These are big. Those are big turds. Out here in the woods.
It says 1 week ago, Nani May.
There's poop everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's poop. There's some deer poop right there. That was weird with all this other poop. Let's see what else we can find.
So there you go, Nani May. You should be able to find that.
Here.
And you'll find your turds. Unfortunately. I'm sorry I had to share that with everyone else. Wow. That was weird. It automatically went to my live stream. It actually gave me a notification. I notified myself. It's sort of what I do to myself, and never mind. Nani says she will. Oh, you watched those Bigfoot turds, Craig Terrell. Yeah, you did, actually. I believe you left a comment. In the giant footprint in that video. Mama Cookie, I'm a mega pussy. What?
What?
Mama Cookie, I'm a mega pussy when it comes to poison ivy and oak. I seem I get it every year, even in the driveway. Somehow it just finds me. Well, if you do a lot of humping of policemen's mothers, you'll find out that STDs will also follow you because I should know. All right. No, I do not know what I'm doing here. It's just not letting me. Oh, social distancing. Now I get it. Yeah. All right. I guess so. We're all social distancing now. Use your hand sanitizer, scrub them hands, and there it is. Bouncer slab in real nature. Social distancing. I have a crown there. That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. You know, me being a head in a jar, bouncing around brain pea and energy drink, yellow's my color. Vet Tech Kimmy says, that shit sucks, Roadhog Kennel. I would assume she is speaking of the ivy on the butt crack. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, no comment. We're not going to go there. Leaves of a tree. Of a tree. Let it be. Okay. Leaves of off. Okay. I'm good. No STDs. I don't see a crown. You don't see a bouncer slab in real nature with a crown?
No, all I see is a yellow stripe.
A yellow stripe? What?
That's it.
Oh, just bouncer slab in real nature in yellow. Huh. Does anyone else see a crown? I guess it only shows up on my device because I'm the guy, but yeah. Well, it lets me know I'm the king. Sound is weird. Yeah, well, unfortunately, my channel is censored. So if it sounds weird, I'll just make it not sound weird. Is that better? You hearing me clearly now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Is it because Mama said there's no issue on her end? It might have just been because I had that extra device on. Unplug your phone for a minute. Sound is weird over here. I don't know what that is. I just know that my mouth is not moving with my words, even when I'm talking directly on a live here. So, it might be because I spend so much time contaminating your channel, Jam House. No, my phone's not on a charger. Definitely not. It just might be the fan. I have a little fan next to me on the ground, moving the air around a little bit because it's kind of humid out right now. So I just move the air. You might hear that. Over there, Vet Tech Kimmy. Over there.
Don't fuck with the bunny. I'll tell you right now. You won't get no fucking Easter eggs from this motherfucker. Not to mention, you're only allowed a dozen at the store now. A dozen, that's it. That's the limit. So if you want colored eggs, you better make them all one color this year. Yeah, leave them white. Yeah, leave them white. Tell people you colored them. Tell them they're colorblind.
All right. There's the fan, Jam House. Is that better? Me being uncomfortable, does that make you feel better? I shut the fan off. I did hear it in the background and I took it down, so. Jam House was 100% correct as usual. Maybe we'll give Jam House a prize.
Yeah, we're going to give Jam House his own jar of Vapor Rub so he can rub it on his genitalia and, surprise, it burns a little.
Bubbles is just a sicko. No, I turned it off, Jam House. I'm not listening to you. I'm not going to listen to griping. I don't want to hear it. Uh-oh, what the hell was that? Somebody either, what? Yeah, I don't know what that, it's still doing it. Well, evidently, it's on your end because I'm not picking it up on my end, and I'm not picking it up on my spare, and Mama Cookie's not picking it up on hers.
No, it's good in the house, in the room.
Of course, then again, listening to what Mama Cookie says doesn't always make sense to me anyway. Yes, YouTube is probably compressing the sound. They're making it slow. Mama's pushing on me. They're making it slow. Like I said, I'm watching my lips move before I can hear myself talk, which is weird. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. There is an issue. It's about a third of a second delay. Okay, a fourth of a second delay. Metalhead, hello, hello, hello. Sounds like a flicker sound in the background. Well, that's called censorship. Yeah. They are probably recording this very important message. That's probably why I haven't gone off on everything. You know, although I still think everyone should get ready to file a class action suit against the mainstream media and the government for blowing all this shit out of proportion when it's all said and done. You know, terror tactics are terror tactics. I don't give a shit who you are, who you think you are. And when you're doing it, you're doing it. And, hey, juggling numbers around and making certain situations worse than they are is sickening already, okay? We've had enough of it. We've had enough. Confine the damn disease, get it over with, take care of it, and admit the fact that most people have already been immune to it for over a year because it was released over a year or two ago, okay? It's just that because it hit over in China, now they have someone to blame it on. See, nobody would have noticed it last year or the year before because it didn't hit over there. But it was hitting here. I'll tell you that right now. It was hitting here. They just chalked it up as the flu and pneumonia. Go back, do your research, check. Look at all the people that died of bronchial problems last year and pneumonia. You might be surprised. It was here. It somehow found its way to China, though. But I guess I'll probably get shut down for saying that, huh? But remember what my disclaimer says. Not to mention, I'm not responsible for my own actions because I'm mentally incompetent, insane, and I am overdue for my psychological evaluation by months. Anyway, I'm going to have a little sip of this. Mama Cookie, LOL ugly. I don't gas either. I take one. I have been getting that call vehicle warranty every week. You know, that's funny because Mama Cookie gets vehicle warranty calls all the time, and Mama Cookie's never owned a car. China's calling, your car warranty is about to run out. Yep. SC. Hello, SC. They were having world military games in China before the outbreak. Yeah, I know. It's interesting. It's interesting. There's a lot of things that we're not being told. And of course, they don't want to lose face by being honest. So they got to make shit up. Okay? That's the powers that be, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the way it is. If they want to make you a prisoner in your own home, you're a prisoner in your own home. You are also easier to locate when you are at home. Okay? If you're out and about, driving the highways, out in the woods, out at the state parks, the lakes, whatever, doing this, doing that, you're harder to find, harder to round up, and there's a bigger chance that you will fight back. But if they catch you at home, and they got you, you're not going to fight back as easily as you would if you were out and about, and you won't spread the word at home because they can shut down communications quicker than shit. But when you're out and about, it's pretty hard to stop everyone from spreading a message. But that's just like a scenario, okay? I'm not going to say there's any truth behind it, and I'm not going to say there's not. Let's see here. My chat just keeps disappearing. SC, you should be. It says you're a moderator, SC. I don't know what's going on. Craig Trail says he loves farm animals. That's sort of one of them things you should probably keep to yourself. Well, depending on how you look at it. I mean, we all like animals. I mean, animals are good pets, good little friends and stuff, and good sources of nutrition, I guess. But I never really got into loving too many farm animals. I can't honestly say I've ever loved any farm animals. I guess if I had a pair of high top rubber boots and I had a sheep in front of me, I might put his hind leg or her hind legs in the boots and go to town. I don't know. I'd have to be pretty fucking drunk or lonely. I don't know. Probably still wouldn't do it though. I mean, that was just another scenario I was thinking of. I just can't think now. I couldn't do it. You know? Not when there's that many jars of peanut butter left on the shelf. Shit, peanut butter works better than anything. Just don't eat the mayo at my house, you know? Don't eat the mayo, because you'll never know. Okay, Ahmed. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, well, Mama Cookie, they don't know you're a shaved big female Bigfoot, so... You know, that's how that works. I don't consider it bestiality, though. It's just having to get these kids full body haircuts every month that's driving me fucking crazy. Eventually someone's gonna notice. Does that look backwards to you? Does that look backwards to you?
No.
It's backwards to me. Which means, per se, my left eye is my right eye and my right eye is my left eye. Yeah. Interesting. The writing's backwards, but everything else is in place. Go figure. Nope, frontwards. Well, when I'm looking at it, it looks backwards, okay? I put it up, and this is what I see. Let me see if I can do it. TNECERONYTIVITCA. It's showing backwards to me. So if I look good looking while you're watching this, if I'm good looking on this, that means it's backwards. So I'm really not good looking. I'm just totally the opposite because it's backwards of good looking. And now I'm going to have an inferiority complex. Because now I know I'm not really as hot as I look. I'm not really this good looking. Maybe I should put some blush on my cheeky cheeks. Oh, don't touch the face. Trim this a little better. Huh? Trim it. Rub them sexy lips. And pick the fucking nose! What? I see you got 8 clowns watching me. So evidently, you guys like watching stupid. How did you pull that off? Never mind. I was pulling something, but I wasn't pulling nothing off. Thank God for that. But I probably should have pulled it off about 2 kids ago. What? Just ignore me. Yep. Okay, Roadhog says the eagle knows. Oh, God, now we're going to tell you to say the eagle's smart. Well, if you guys really think the eagle's smart, then you need to have a talk with my sponsor.
Hey, everyone. I'm Bubbles. And back in the day, before the virus outbreak and stuff, you could blow bubbles for 50 cents. And Bubbles was going to be a future millionaire. I was a true entrepreneur. But now you see, I've gone down to a level where I have to put "fuck the police" on my mask for commercial advertisement, so I can get my 50 cents without anyone blowing bubbles. And you see, my hands are primed and ready. They're always close to hold a head, someone's head, could be your head. And there's a happy potato with his tongue hanging out. He's always happy. But Bubbles is not getting his 50 cents. This virus has stopped Bubbles from getting his 50 cents, and I am going broke. But I have Vapor Rub, a Bear Squatch.
Shut up, Bubbles.
Brainwash tooting chicken troll.
I got all that stuff. And why? Because I'm Bubbles. And if you want to be like Bubbles, just continue watching Bouncer Slab and his crazy shit, and sooner or later you can be just like Bubbles and everyone's hero.
That's the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bubbles is my hero. As long as he's eating that bear squatch or put a banana, put him in both ends. Give me 2 bananas. Put him in both ends.
I'm not commenting. Anyway, I haven't really accomplished anything tonight. This is one of the stupidest streams ever. This is probably the stupidest stream on YouTube. But if someone would say something that has some kind of interest or bearing, I might be able to shed some light on it. So what do you want to say? Say something. Say something screwy. Widescreen is better. Yeah, well, it keeps telling me to turn it sideways, so, the other way, so I did it this way. Hello, Hot Rod 21, Hot Rod J 21. Let's see.
Rotate. Rotate device. Rotate device. Rotate device.
Yep, it's telling me to rotate the device. So it doesn't like being on its side, you know? Kind of like some sex partners, unless you pay them extra. Don't ask. So anyone got any ideas for me? Anyone want to talk about something? I'm here to answer your questions. I'm guaranteeing I can answer them totally inappropriately, or I won't at least be politically correct. Or what do you want me to bitch about? When are we going to start our homebrew? Mama, I got to tell you about the homebrew. There's no use in starting something that you'll drink like tea before it's done. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But that's spelt wrong. What? Talking about domestic calls are on the rise. Well, yeah, you're right. More people are spending more time together, which can get sickening after a while. And I'm sure that people are fighting, getting upset with each other over stupid shit, because normally they could just go and do whatever they wanted to, and they don't have to spend the time looking at each other's ugly faces, because, after so long, everyone looks ugly to you, especially the ones you're with. You can say you love them, you can feel it in your heart, but when you look at them, you are totally fucking appalled. But yes, domestic violence is on the rise. It is. This was part of the plan. Anger people, make them look elsewhere for reasons to be upset. That way you kind of overlook the reality of what's going on around you, and you will miss certain situations. Now, there's another scenario. I was talking about the trains earlier, right? The trains with the military vehicles on, and I was talking about the tanker trucks on the highway. Well, if you're out driving around, you're more apt to see these trains and these vehicles on the highway, correct? Correct. Now, when you're locked indoors or you're staying inside because you're afraid for your life, you're not going to see all this buildup. You're not going to see these tankers going through. You're not going to see these military, and that's what they want. They don't want you to know what else they're doing. Why are they shipping these vehicles? What is the purpose? And now, only a small 1% of the population is seeing them, or normally probably 40 or 50% of the population would see them because they're out and about. But now everyone's indoors, so they're not seeing what's going on. They could move a whole fucking regiment up the middle of your backyard and you wouldn't know it because you're indoors, you're not outside. You know? Take heed to what I say. There is a lot more going on than what you are aware of. And yes, there is a disease out there. It's called greed. And it's not going to be able to affect any of us. We're all immune to that. That's for the people in charge. They need it all. They gotta have everything. We're just the little people. We're the sheep. You have an air-filled wife. That's okay, I guess. I mean, I've always thought about investing in a Suck Me Silly Sally doll. I know she's a bottom shelf doll. But she comes with like patches and a pump, you know. They used to give the lube, but because of the oil prices last year, they quit giving the lube, but now they probably give the lube again because oil prices are, of course, down. Because as you know, gas prices are at a 10-year low, and you can't go anywhere. I don't know how many people look at things the way I do, but I look at things in a different way. I looked at that Governor Cuomo or whatever his name is from New York. I watched a couple of his speeches the last couple of days. And this guy is telling people that he wants them to send doctors to him because he is the epicenter of blah, 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 and this and that. Okay. And then when somewhere else becomes the epicenter, we'll send them doctors over there. Okay. So he wants uninfected people come to an infected area, and then he wants to send them to an infected area while traveling through uninfected areas. Now, does anyone else see a problem with this? Do you see a problem with this? I mean, to me, this governor's an idiot. And you could tell the governor that Bouncer Slab said he's a fucking idiot. He wants to spread the disease unwittingly without knowledge of doing it, but he will do it because he has to have what he has to have. He's more important than everyone else. But in the meantime, he wants to spread that disease unwittingly. A 25-year-old boyfriend shot his 54-year-old girlfriend and her 26-year-old daughter. Sounds like a love triangle to me, Roadhog. But, once again, just an opinion. You know, number one, he's 28 years old. He shot his 54-year-old girlfriend and her 26-year-old daughter. Now, I'd be shooting something in them probably, but it sure as hell wouldn't be a bullet. I don't believe in that. I mean, what the hell? Pound them both. Shit, the end of the world might be here. She's 26, you're 28, you're consenting adults, pound her. And then tell her mom how good she was. You know? That's just me talking. Either she's a cougar or she was banging them both. Maybe he was banging them both. I mean, I would be. Really strange for a small town. We've had murders in our area. There was a love affair, two ladies fighting over another lady, and they took the lady up the mountain and put her on a mattress and burned her body on a mattress. Right here, right where we live.
Yeah, I went to school with one of those girls.
And Mama Cookie went to school with one of the girls. So she knows the insanity in this area. It's a normal thing. We have dads who killed their kids, more than likely accidentally, but charged with murder. Especially under the situation and what was done. And how it was changed. The stories, even from the witnesses, were completely trashed and covered up or disappeared. We've had people pushed in front of trains. We've had multiple train deaths here. You go around the train tracks in this area of near the town from this area, you will find crosses around the train tracks. There have been multiple people who have been, I guess, stronger than a train Now, was it drugs or was it the fact that they were on drugs and they owed somebody money and they couldn't pay for the drugs and they got pushed in the train so they wouldn't talk? We don't know. It happens. You know, that's just like this virus. You know, if you're going to fear it, that's up to you. You know, you want to fear it. But remember, of the earth, you become earth again. Everyone passes away. Life is less than 100 years, ladies and gentlemen. We live for less than 100 years, okay? If you can't just live and forget about death, you're not living. If you're worried about dying, you're worrying about the inevitable. It's foolish. It's very foolish. Now, I understand that death sounds like a dark place, looking up at a coffin, your soul leaves, blah, 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 whatever. Unfortunately, you live for that 100 years or less, like I said, and you are, when you pass away, you're dead forever. You are gone forever, okay? You no longer leave a carbon footprint on this planet, really, except for your decaying body. You are gone forever. You're not coming back from death. And being that death is so permanent, I would have to think there might be something else. Due to the fact that we have electrical impulses running through our body, up and down our spine, to our central nervous system in our brain, and electricity cannot be destroyed, I have a feeling that something else takes place later. I have a feeling that we become something else. You might become an electric razor, though. I don't know, I don't want to say, you might be that unlucky guy who becomes that fat lady's vibrator battery. I'm sorry, dude. Sucks to be you. That might be me. Oh, man. Now that I think about it. The small town about 15 minutes down the road is creepy. Yeah, well, the small town about 15 minutes down our road is even creepier. Let me tell you. In this town area, they think that it is cool to go to family reunions to find your future wife, husband, or mate. Okay? In this town, the only time you hear the term hoedown is one of their sisters falls on the ground and they all jump on her. That's a hoedown here. So hoedowns and family reunions. That's where you find your mates here. Your future loved ones. Where you make your future loved ones from. And then you got all these children who are the byproduct of inbreeding, and you wonder why there's something wrong with society. And it's also weird that the bug hasn't hit here. It hasn't hit the inbreeders. Okay. I traveled 1,200 miles to come and fix the inbreeding population, and, well, I did a pretty good job. I threw a whack at it. But they're still doing it. Family members marrying, having children. It's a sad world. It's almost like a police officer's family. Oh well. I live with my mommy because my mommy will protect me. And she will butter my wiener. Anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have spouted off about totally and absolutely nothing tonight. I came in to give you a slight form of entertainment. I actually just came on to say hello to everyone and hoping everyone was coming in and talking well and we didn't get any sob stories about them personally. Other than that one story, it was kind of weird. A 28-year-old boyfriend shot his 54-year-old girlfriend and her 26-year-old daughter. Sounds like a fight over condoms to me. But maybe that's inappropriate in this situation. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Vet Kimmy says, tell it, Vet Tech. Roadhog Kennel says, it's been reported a 101-year-old man recovered from the coronavirus. Well, if he's 101, he's already surpassed more than 99% of human being life expectancy. So the guy is either living on sheer willpower alone or that son of a bitch is healthy. And he might have an alien implant in his body somewhere that he's not even aware of. Or he's got a pacemaker keeping another pacemaker functioning. We don't know. He might have had money. But remember, I just put together scenarios. Not necessarily true scenarios or real.
You want backhand, don't you?
But I hear baby Slab is mouthing and sassing off to her mother. And she's laughing and thinks it's funny. And Daddy is still fully awake. So, I believe if I take these glasses off, I'm nearly blind. Which means if I pretend to strike her, I might accidentally hit her. So if I was baby Slab, I would just behave. Oh my God, we might have to do a welfare check. That sounded like an abuse. Oh, he could be abusive. Now, actually, my baby Slab doesn't even know what it's like to get smacked. Unfortunately, not like when we were kids. Man, we get our asses beat, man. Our parents beat the living shit out of us. And then some neighbor who didn't beat their kids would call the cops and say, hey, these parents over here are beating the shit out of their son. The cops will come and help the parents beat the shit out of the son. How do I know? Because I was that son that got the shit beat out of him by the cops and the parents at the same time. What, you need help? He's still walking. He shouldn't be. Let's take him out. Yeah. Back in the old days, back in the late 60s, early 70s, I guess it was acceptable to have the police come and help kick the shit out of your kids. That was them training for their future prospects of women and children beating and dog kicking. Yeah, well, I'm going to disagree with you. I agree that, yes, the parents did beat the shit out of us, but learning a lesson, no, it made me more deviant. I became so deviant that I was actually given a choice when I turned 17 to join the military or go to jail. Because I was always someone who fought the system. And I never agreed with the ass beatings, so I always rebelled. And I started groups of people who rebelled. And for some reason, well, we don't talk anymore. I guess we all got our asses kicked a lot. But no, I joined the service instead of going to jail. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I was an asshole. I wouldn't have wanted, other than me being a kid that would mow everyone's lawn or trim their hedges or cut their wood or split their wood or do whatever, work for them and help them and weed their garden, whatever. I was that kid, but that was out of greed. I just wanted their money. But I wouldn't be surprised if I was the same kid that went and pulled their carrots and grabbed their strawberries and sat under their fucking tree in their own swing and ate the fuckers in front of them and left the stems and fucking shit right there underneath that swing. I was an asshole. I was a bad kid. I was that kid who, well, when other little kids were being dicks and wouldn't listen to me, I'd go and take a cast iron skillet, heat up a roll of pennies in that skillet, throw them son of a bitches out on the sidewalk where the kids were playing and watch them fucking scream while they were trying to pick up the pennies. That's the kind of kid I was. I was a bad kid. So I had my ass beatings coming and I didn't learn nothing from it. I'm just as bad as I ever was. I just wouldn't do such deviant things to people anymore. Or at least I wouldn't get caught doing them because I got pretty good at doing them without getting caught. And I changed, by the way. I don't throw heated pennies in a skillet out at kids anymore. I like to throw nickels or dimes. Nickels hold the heat longer. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm making shit up as I go. Just giving you guys something to listen to. And while you were listening to me talk, of course, you forgot about that fucking virus. And that's all I can ask. So go in your bathroom, be alone for a few minutes, touch yourself, think about this beautiful face, and forget about that virus. But remember, after you touch yourself inappropriately, wash your hands well, okay? Wash your hands before you touch yourself inappropriately. You don't want to give your privates that virus. That's all you need is some kind of phlegm coming out of those spots. Well, never mind. Anyway, any questions before I go? Anyone? All 7 of you? Anyone? Probably the most boring stream ever. Old Taxi 7 still passed out. Oh, it smells like a carcass. Starting to stink. Yeah. Green Boy Whack Job, of course, We learned everything by pain. Yeah, we learned everything by pain. Pain didn't teach me shit. It just taught me not to do the same thing twice or to get really good at it and not get caught doing it. you learn to paint better. That's a good thing. I agree, you know, I agree. Learn to paint better. You know, it took my stepdad almost fucking 5 years to realize I was the one who keyed his brand new truck a week after he got it. He got one of them old rust-colored F-150 Ford trucks. Double cab, super cab with differential front end, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Put a camper on it. Kind of a, I don't know, a copper tone rust-colored Ford. And I keyed the living shit out of it, and I even took a potato fork and raked that son of a bitch across it and blamed it on the kids I didn't like in the neighborhood. It took him years to figure it out. And boy, once he found out, I was too big for him to beat my ass by that point in time, but it just didn't keep him from fucking putting sugar in the gas tank of fucking every motorcycle, fucking three-wheeler, boat motor, everything. He put fucking sugar in all their tanks, snowmobile. Didn't teach me a lesson because I didn't give a shit. I was going to service anyway. Fuck, I wasn't running that shit no more. Let him fix it. You know. But I see I'm on 1 hour and 20 minutes, and that's enough time. I didn't mean to take all your time up being stupid tonight, and hopefully my stupidity helped you out a little bit. Morano Valley News, but I missed the last 10 minutes. Well, once it uploads, Morano, you can watch it all. It actually sounds better after you get rid of Steam because you know I'm not there no more, so you can just laugh and say, what a stupid fucker. It gets much better because I watch some of my videos after I make them, and I'm more impressed with them after I make them and watch them than I am while they're being made because I really don't know what the fuck I talked about at all tonight. I'm that guy, okay? I'll remember and I'll still say or deny that was me saying it. I mean, I have issues, you know? But I would hope that you would all share with each other, share each other's channels, visit each other's channels, practicing your social distancing as much as you can. At least stay away from large crowds. I mean, yeah, stay away from large crowds. Get out in nature. Go out. If you have woods nearby you can get out. Go out in the woods. Make sure you use some tick spray because we found out that ticks are heavy around here. Use some bug spray. If you eat a lot of garlic, you don't have to worry so much about the gnats and mosquitoes, but the ticks still come to your body. So get some spray, or take rubber bands and put them around your ankles, or get yourself some cat collars or dog collars, the cheap Sergeant's brand from the dollar store or something. Put them around your ankles, around your pants. That should keep you pretty well bug-free from the ticks in the woods and stuff. Be well, stay safe, eat as healthy as you can. Hopefully everyone gets through this and weathers this storm. It sounds like I have a kid who just shit her pants. And it's not cool because if the smell comes into this room, I have a curtain up behind me, but the curtain actually moved and the fan is off. So she literally blew ass like a champ, and she's losing it in the background as you can hear. Have a great night, everyone, and thank you for stopping by. I'll see you again when I have some better ideas to talk about. Tonight wasn't really planned. I just came on and I don't know. I was hoping someone would have some suggestions or want me to talk about something because if you give me a subject, I will become a professional on that subject within 30 seconds. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. Oh, by the way, I'll give you a few seconds to visit each other. So go ahead and visit each other. I'm not going to take you down yet.
Good night, everyone. And don't forget, don't waste your mask. If you could clean your mask and dry your mask, keep it. You can wash some of the cloth mask multiple times. This is my new fuck the police mask.
Hello, everyone. As you see, I don't have a mask because I'm a bear, so I don't wear masks. But Bubbles wears a mask because he hides his ugly face. And that's because he's been playing with that vapor rub and that happy potato touch. So, if everyone's okay and everyone likes what's been going on, be well. And that's all I can say.
Yeah, be well and remember always follow the eagle because the eagle knows some stuff and stuff. And you know, if everything goes okay, we'll see you all later. And hey, get out of my picture. This is my show. Hey, Damn rabbit. I'm gonna wipe my ass with you, rabbit.
That's my job. I wipe my butt with bunnies. You can wipe your butt with. Ha ha! Wipe it with your freaking mask.
Hey, I don't want to get my last mask dirty. You can blow bubbles, bitch bear.
That's it, Bubbles. I've had enough of you. You're gonna be eating bear squatch for a week. And it isn't gonna smell like vapor rub because I'm not letting you use any. Because I can't feel when you're down there when you use the vapor rub, you tiny little doinker boy.
That's not cool. Bubbles' feelings hurt. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.